Yeah, hello everyone. Today I will give my presentation for my Nikon 300 applied capstone. This is my first assessment, and we also have this is first presentation for my business case study. Firstly, we can see the table of content. We will follow the 4 steps. The first thing I will give some introduction for my research company, and the second thing we will see my research company Philips and Matsushita case study. What's the problem for them, and what is the solution for them? And then we will move to the applications to the New Zealand small and medium enterprise, which named Castro's Outdoor. And we also need to think about what is the problem for them and what is the solution. And finally, I will give the conclusion of my presentation. Yeah, the first thing we see the introduction of Philips. And Philips was founded in the 1975 in the Netherlands, which is a European company, and they produce from the light bulbs to a wide range of products. I think all male have some like Philips products in their home, is right. And also they expanded from Europe to many countries globally from the 1960 to the 1970, and their operations is highly autonomous, subsidiaries in each country. So we can see that each countries have their own right to make the decision. And also we can see that the restructured organizations model to more centralized to improve their performance. And also we will see another company. I will give some introduction of Matsushita. Matsushita was founded in 1918 in the Japan, and expanded quickly and produced a wide range of electronic products. I think for most Asians, we know Matsushita as well, because Japan is Asian company, Asian company. So we will know the Matsushita is better than the Philips. And also for the highly centralized organization system of the Matsushita. So we can see that each store of the Matsushita in the China, in Japan, in Korea is same. Not same, maybe similar. And they are success in the 1980s by the VCR product. But now I think the VCR product is not popular for the all the customers, or we can see in the around the world, no more will use the VCR product. And later they face the competitive and outdated technology issue. Maybe like the technology in goes up, so they may have some trouble. Okay, now we see the problem of the Philips and Matsushita. The first thing is every company will have this issue. They will do the price competitions with others. What will be cost? It will be cost low profit margin. For the Philips, they only have the 1 to 2% of net profit in the 1980s, and also for the Matsushita, they only have 2.2 net profit in the 2000s. And also they have high operation cost. Philips have the 373,000 employees in the 1980s, and they have over 400 production plants. And we can see, same as the Matsushita, they have 305,000 employees in 2008. Lifetime employment cultures of the Matsushita, I don't think it will be only for the Matsushita, and all the Japanese companies, they have their own culture. Maybe as I work from my 20 years old, I worked until 70, 80, it will be possible. But for some Western country, it's impossible. They may have a rich have. And also we can see the sudden change of the market demand. The Philips shares price down from the 61 to the 13 during the 2001 tech recession. And Matsushita sales dropped 20% and net profit down by 84% in 2008 financial crisis. Yeah, and what is next? We will see the solution of those two companies. The new outsource strategy. What is new outsource strategy? For them, we can see that the resource-based theory over transaction cost theory. They should improve the competition advantage. Because we know every company has their advantage and disadvantage. Some company may, I have already got so many advantage, but I want to fix my disadvantage. But some company will not. They just think, okay, every company have a disadvantage and advantage. So we need to improve our advantage to attract more customers. And also they have the product variety reduction. So remove low profit business and focus on the core business. That's one point. If you meet trouble, you need to pay attention on the core business which you own. Some things you need to give up. You should give up, not take it all. And innovation thoughts acquisition, purchase startup technology companies and use proven innovation solution to minimize risk and uncertainty. So we need to think about those two case studies, give some like the different meaning for us or what we can learn from those two case of studies. And now we talk about one New Zealand companies which names Castius Outdoor. Someone will be don't know about this company, but as he is one original Kiwi companies in New Zealand. Cactus Outdoor was founded in 1992. And until now, they have 120 employees in New Zealand, and they produce outdoor traveling clothing. Some like if you want to travel, you can have a look, or you can like search on Google. Maybe you can find some like products of themselves, and they focus on the durability and quality, and the clothing was all made in New Zealand. Someone may think, oh, it's New Zealand company, but their product is made from New Zealand or something from the other companies, other countries, and they loved by outdoor in those states. Okay, we will see the like program which characters have faced too. Yeah, the limited design. Old-fashioned design is not favored by young people. Some young people feel, wow, it's old-fashioned. I don't want to buy this product. Someone will say, oh, it's too ugly. Why I need to pay my money to buy those product? And the customers base limited to outdoor activities. So if you live in New Zealand, what do? Running, jumping, or something else, or swimming, yeah. And high cost led to high price. Because they have made in New Zealand. What it means? New Zealand is the higher cost labor market in around the world. Some like the low labor cost countries in the Asian, but New Zealand is quite higher labor. And now we can see that the minimum wages is 18.9 New Zealand dollars per hour. So labor cost is higher, and high wages, ethics, fair trade, and environmental sustainability concerns. So it costs the price is higher than others product. Now we need to talk about the biggest problem which all of the world company has been faced to is coronavirus 19. Coronavirus 19 affected customer demand. Everyone have to stay at home, no going out, and New Zealand closed their border, and no travel came from the overseas to New Zealand. And at the moment, how can they use level 25 and we need to stay at home, or we can work from home, not like go others travel because it's restricted. The people lost their job and income, so they don't have money to buy anything. We only have food and drinks. And the lower the demand of food also crazy. I have no money. Why need to go outside for travel for activities? So, which is the solution for these companies? The research and development design is the first things they need to do. The Harry designs specialized is to change their product so it may attract people. Okay, wow, it's good, it's fashion. I will try that. And the partner up movies companies to create special products. If you only do business with yourself, no one you work with, so you will lose the market. And the second, like the question, problem, we need to see how to decrease the labor cost. The source material from overseas production is still in New Zealand is right, but for some like tourists can import from other countries, it may decrease some like the cost. And the last thing is for the COVID-19, how to deal with that? Produce new product like face mask. Easy to transform from because they are doing the clothing manufacturing. So they have their ability, they have the machines, they have all the facilities on how the ability to do the face mask. Because at the moment, New Zealand is still new face mask, and the critical product and high demand is not only based on their original product. You should be innovation and have some new creative products to the customers. Yeah, that will my presentation will be finished. Thank you.